first time I've ever got to wear a mic.
Huh?
It's the first time I ever wore a mic out here. I've had enough clothes on to wear a mic.
That's right. Usually we have to somehow hang it or use a directional thing. Yeah. Well, you're getting more, I guess since you're engaged, you're getting more conservative now.
Yes, because he's so conservative.
Well,
he is very conservative.
Now, I see you call him Bob. See, I know him as Kid Rock.
That's his
name.
name.
What is his real name?
It's Bob.
Bob what? Is it Bob Rock?
No, I don't like to call him that either. I don't like to call him that. Just call him, I don't even know what to call him.
Yeah. Look like a Bob.
No,
it didn't look like a Bob to me. I mean, how does a guy like him propose? I'm curious, because the last time you were here, I don't think I'll get married, whatever. But how,
I'm still just engaged.
Okay, you're just engaged. So how did it...
Gotta keep him on his toes.
I mean,
it's not over yet.
Did you go to a nice restaurant? And
No.
So what happened?
Well, he wanted me to come to Las Vegas, which I can't stand Las Vegas. I said something horrible is going to happen if I go to Las Vegas.
Oh.
Anyway, I went there, and he asked me to marry him.
So Kid Rock asked you to, where? In the middle of the strip?
No, he took me on a bike ride, and we went
Motorcycle or bicycle?
A motorcycle. He took me, he had he just had a bottle of Cristal, he had the ring in his boot, and I didn't know anything about it, and he brought me across the border because he knew Las Vegas wasn't my favorite place. So he asked me to marry him in California, on the border.
Oh, right on the border?
Yeah, right on the border.
Oh, okay.
It was romantic, it was nice, and he was shaking, he was very nervous, and it's very sweet.
And
then my best friend and his best friend, Cracker.
Cracker?
Uncle Cracker.
Oh, Uncle Cracker.
He was in an Elvis suit, and he had a pink Cadillac.
But hang on, wait, back up. Uncle Cracker was in an Elvis suit.
Yes.
I mean, just per chance, or this was all arranged?
It was all arranged. It was all arranged. And a pink Cadillac, because that's, my thing that I love. And my best friend from Canada, Melanie, was in the car, and they came up. I said, and then he had the whole tour bus come up behind him, so thank God I didn't say no.
Wow, okay.
It was a big party. Yeah.
So what makes Kid Rock so special? I mean, there are a lot of guys out there. As another guy looking like, what's the deal? Tell me what's the...
He's sweet. He's good. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He writes me songs.
He writes you songs?
Yes. He's always in trouble and he writes me a song. I'm like, okay.
Like what? Like
all right.
What kind of lyrics?
No, the latest one, when you hear the latest one,
yeah.
He'll kill me because I'll butcher this. Let's sing it.
Go ahead.
She's walking on the treadmill. She don't eat no meat. She never been to Fayetteville. She only likes the beach. No one's gonna like this song and run. Bleached blonde hair and a sexy switch. Midwestern boys, I'll warn you. Fall in love with the angel, you end up in California.
That's a lovely song.
No, okay. I should never say that.
I mean, is he...
He's gonna crack up. He's gonna crack up. That's very good. Yeah. Walking on the treadmill, I don't eat meat. It's real sweet.
So he's a traditional kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, where would you get married? Would you do would it be like a wacky ceremony? Is he like a straight arrow kind of guy?
Well, I want to do something traditional.
A traditional, where
Run is going to marry us from Run DMC.
Oh, who's going to marry you?
Minister Run.
Oh, from Run DMC.
Yes.
Well, that can't get more traditional than that, really. That's,
and Leonard Skinner's going to play.
Oh, cool. Now, do you know where, when, and when?
Oh, probably in Detroit, but somewhere down the road.
Oh, in Detroit.
Somewhere down there.
And I know
You'll be invited.
I love
if we
Detroit.
do it.
I love Detroit. I'll go to Detroit.
You'll be invited. You're invited. It's going to be a big, fun thing.
Would you like to live in Detroit? Maybe out in the...
Well, that's under discussion, but I think it's, if I have one foot out of the ocean, I'm lost. I'm a beach girl.
A little friction about going to Detroit?
Yeah, there's a little friction about going to Detroit.
So you want to stay at Malibu?
Yeah.
And he wants to be with his homeboys?
Yeah. Well, he thinks it's a good way to raise kids, out in the middle, in the woods.
Well, you want him to have the traditional values that his father had. I think that's important.
We want him to grow up and be just like him.
Now, how about would the kids be vegetarians?
No, they eat a little bit of meat. He eats meat, not as much as he used to, but he doesn't hunt anymore.
Oh, he doesn't hunt anymore?
No.
That's out.
No.
That's out. Okay.
No, he doesn't. And so, yeah.
He just shoots vegetables now.
Someone pointed out to me that, vegetables are a living thing, too, so now I don't know what to eat. I feel horrible about poor little corn.
Every time you bite into corn, it goes, help me. You can hear that. Look, we'll take a break. More with Pamela right after this.
All dreams.
Welcome back. Talking with Pamela Anderson. I got to ask you something. You're now writing an advice column.
Yes, I am.
For Canadian...
Canadian now, but I'm doing my column in Jane Magazine, too.
Oh, okay. So what kind of advice... All right, I'll give you a theoretical question. You can
okay.
Let's say I'm...
Something nice.
I'm a 16-year-old girl, let's say. Not an attractive 16-year-old. I go to a store, and this will be topical. I shoplift a couple of sweaters. Okay, then I get home, and I don't get caught. But I'm sitting home and I feel really guilty. What should I do?
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Talk to your mom about it. She'll know what to do. That's what I always did when I shoplifted.
Oh, really? Did you shoplift? did you, yeah. Well, tell me. Did you ever get caught
No,
shoplifting?
you know what I did? I tried to steal like a little Bonnie Bell lip gloss once, but it took me about an hour in the store, so it was really over dramatic, and ended up having to go back with my dad. My dad told me I was going to jail. I think I was 12, 11.
Yeah.
I was convinced I was going to jail. It
Yeah.
scared me. Never did it again.
So you never did
but
it
there's
again.
nothing that says I love you more than stolen property.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely
it's
advice.
No, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
here's another one.
talking about
Let's say
cars and things like that.
I
It's
assume it's
different.
mostly women that write in, so I'll try to. Let's say I work in an insurance office and I dress provocatively.
Terrible.
My boss told me I shouldn't dress the way no one else in the office seems to mind. What should I do?
No one else in the office seems to mind?
Well, no one else in the office minds. Well, duh, wherever the guys in the office mind. But I mean,
Well, you need to listen to your boss, and you should dress provocatively for the rest of the world.
All right, so don't dress provocatively at the office. is
No,
what you're saying.
no.
Okay, so you would.
I don't go to an office, so I don't have to worry about
Well,
that.
well, then.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Other questions don't always about you.
It's always exactly. Why does everyone always say that to me?
Okay. All right. Now tell me about the stripperella. This. Well, before I ask you that, I want to ask you something. Did I read you're teaching Sunday school?
Yes. What's wrong with that? Why is
Nothing.
that so
I want to sign
shocking?
up at this church. I
No.
want to go there.
No, you know what's really great? You know what's really great? You hear on the news and you see on the news all these, kids that are always in trouble and all these
Right.
horrible things. And I go to a church and there's a children's ministry and the kids are like, teenagers and everything. The greatest kids in the world. And so it's so nice to see all these really great, wonderful kids. There's a good
Right.
sense of community. And my kids go there and I've seen such a wonderful difference that I'm just, volunteering in the children's
Now, do you
ministry.
find more dads coming to church now since you've Honey, I'll take the kids this morning. Why don't you sleep in? I'm taking the kids to Sunday school.
No, it's terrific. It's great. It's kind of been an eye-opener for me. I really like it.
Okay.
For them.
Okay.
What about Stripperella?
Oh, tell us about
From church to
tell
Stripperella.
us about the cartoon. Yeah.
Well, I play an exotic dancer at night and a superhero later at night.
All right. So you're an exotic dancer who fights crime?
Yes. It happens.
So do you have the pole? I mean, is the pole, you're doing karate kicks from the...
Well,
We
my
have the
belly
skills
button
to-
will ring. My
show
belly
the-
button buzzes,
Oh,
yes.
that's you. That's the character.
Yes, that's it.
I assume they won't be showing this in Sunday school.
No, not in Sunday school. But it's on TNN, and it'll be in
On what?
up to June,
Oh,
closer to
TNN.
June.
All right.
TNN. Stop it. Stop it.
No, I'm just...
No. What? It's funny. You want to hear about the first episode?
Tell me about the first
One of
episode.
the first episodes is actually, we were just looping some other lines for it and everything, but it's about an evil plastic surgeon who is implanting implants into women and making them fat. And they'll blimp up. It's outrageous.
Wow.
But then, actually, he starts, implanting exploding implants. And so the whole world's going to go up if the Norma Ray doesn't get diffused.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah, so that's like
So
one of
who
the
would
first stories.
call Stripperella? Did the police bring you in when they can't solve the crime? I'm not quite sure how they... I mean,
Agent, it's Chief Stroganoff calls me.
Chief Stroganoff.
And I'm 0069.
And you're 0069.
69.
Good.
It's
So
very
when they come
funny.
back, and we'll show some next time around. We'll show one of the episodes, part of one of the episodes.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's going to be cute.
Have you met the Bachelor? You have met him, of course. You met him at the beginning of the show.
Yes, I did. We got along quite good. Obviously, I got the rose.
Well, we'll find out your opinion.
Okay, okay.
Pamela Anderson.
Oh.
Pamela, thank you very much. Be right back with Aaron Berge right after this.